What's your plan for August 1st when these new Title IX rules are set to go into effect?
Yeah, as you guys have already captured, I mean, clearly this recklessly endangers children in the state of Louisiana and across the country. It seeks to dismantle everything that we know about equal opportunity in female sports that has been granted over the last decades. And so I'm working with our governor, Jeff Landry. I'm working with our AG, Liz Murrill. And we have simply told school systems across the state of Louisiana that this rule, this revised reckless rule, doesn't go into effect until August. It's over 1,500 pages long. We want time to review the rule. And we just asked our school systems across the state to pause and take a break. Do not change your practices. Do not change your policies because this is a bridge too far. And we are exploring every option available to challenge the Biden administration on this new rule.
And we'll break down just a bit of Title IX, or at least the amendment, if you will, to Title IX, according to the Biden administration. And here's a quote. It says, "The final rule protects all students and employees from all sex discrimination prohibited under Title IX, including against discrimination based on sex stereotypes, sexual orientation, gender identity, and sex characteristics." But many are questioning, wasn't the origin of Title IX to protect women? Doesn't seem to be mentioned here.
Yeah, that's right. And look, schools need to be focused on ABCs and 1, 2, 3s, not radical ideologies. And I'm going to tell you what this will do. One, it's going to be a violation of the First Amendment on our school campuses. Two, it's going to dismantle and break down longstanding protections afforded to female athletes in the state of Louisiana and across the country. And three, I'm concerned that it's going to create additional bureaucracies on school campuses as they attempt to police these particular rules. And so I just think it's setting up the entire system for failure. And certainly it flies in the face of common sense.
You know, sir, these revisions came out the end of last week, didn't get much coverage in the news media over the weekend here, but it did catch the attention of female athlete Riley Gaines, who essentially commented on what you were just saying. What's really at stake here? She wrote, "The Biden admin has just officially abolished Title IX as we knew it. Now sex equals gender identity. In a nutshell, the new rewrite means men can take academic and athletic scholarships from women. Men will have full access to bathrooms, locker rooms, etc. Men could be housed in dorm rooms with women. Students and faculty must compel their speech by requiring the use of preferred pronouns." And again, if you're not reading through these revisions here, you might not fully understand what's at stake with this new approach to Title IX. But there's a lot on the line for these public schools that do rely on federal funding, especially when it comes to ensuring students can have their school lunches covered. Does that put an additional level of pressure on these schools to abide by these new rules if it were to go into effect and fail in some proposed legal challenges?
Yeah, look, I've been in staunch opposition of this. I've communicated to the USDA, the U.S. Department of Education, and have asked them, are you serious about taking funding for breakfast and lunch from our most vulnerable students? Are you serious about pulling dollars for students with exceptionalities that need additional support? Are you serious about pulling funding for students in our most impoverished communities if the state, which has laws in place in the state of Louisiana that are contradictory to this federal law, doesn't abide by these new Title IX revisions? And so that's why we're telling our school systems, just pause. Do not change any of your practices. Give my team, give the Attorney General's team, give our governor the opportunity to review these changes and advise in the coming months.
So there may be a lawsuit down the pipes here from Louisiana. Is that correct?
Look, I clearly think that there will be a challenge. It flies in the face of our Fairness in Women's Sports Act in the state of Louisiana that separates sports by biological sex. We have a bill in our state legislature right now called the Given Name Act that would allow teachers to simply refer to students by the name on their birth certificate unless the parent is empowered and seeks to have the student called by a different name. So clearly we are set up here for some form of a legal challenge, and that's why we're working with the entire Louisiana team here to explore the options available.